All right, this video I'm gonna go over how to do the pull-up. This is for beginners, intermediate, advanced, showing different techniques that you could do, different variations. The pull-up exercise is one of the most important exercises for upper body strength. Um, Basically, every single person that's into fitness and into health, they're gonna be doing this type of exercise. So mainly it's gonna be working the back muscles. It's basically the opposite of the chest muscles. You know, a lot of push-ups people do, and then you got to do pull-ups to work the back as well. All right, so first you wanna find a bar. You could get one of these, you know, on Amazon. There's different bars that you could get. So you want to get a pull-up bar. They always have it at the gym as well. But you want to do like a dead hang and keep your elbows like locked out. You don't want to have it bent. You want to have it locked out. And you want to do a dead hang. And then you want to pull up until your chin clears the bar. So you want to pull it all the way up until your chin clears. Typically you want to build up until you get a wide grip. When you get a wide grip, it gets to work the lat muscles more. So you get more of that V shape. It's usually harder for people when they do it this way, wide grip. If that's a little bit too advanced for you, you could try to do it holding it this way. They call it a chin up. Still working the back, but it's also gonna get the biceps activated more. So then when you get the biceps activated more, it's not so much of the work to your back. So some people, it's easier to do it that way first. So some people, it might be easier to do the chin up way, and then eventually you get like more of a narrow grip, holding it closer in and pulling up this way. And then finally, the harder part might be the wide grip. So might be the easiest, and then the narrow grip, and then the wide grip. So you just want to have elbows locked out, dead hang, get your chin over the bar, and then minimize any type of swinging or anything like that, and just try to have good form, good technique. Breathe out when you pull up, so breathe out, shh. Breathe in when you go down, and you just keep going until you can't do anymore. And don't touch the ground with your feet. So just do as many as you can without touching the ground with your feet. Once you touch the ground with your feet, then the set is over. So you just basically want to aim to do as many as you can. A good goal to reach for is try to do 10, and then eventually, do more. Build up to 15, 20, 30, and beyond if possible, while keeping that good form without touching the ground, locking out the elbows, clearing your chin with every rep. So I'll demonstrate the chin up way, which should be the easier way. When you hold it like this, and you lock out the elbows, get your chin over, and come back down. All right, so if you could do that one pretty easy, then the next step might be holding it this way, about shoulder width, get that chin over. So you're here, and then all the way down. And then finally, if that one starts getting easier, do the wide grip as wide as the bar that will go. So grab it all the way out wide, dead hang here, clear the chin, and come back down. So you want to minimize any type of swinging and things like that, okay? So that's the way that you're gonna do it. Some people, they're not at that level yet, so they can't do that just yet. So some variations, you could, they got these pull-up bands that you could get. You can order these things on Amazon. It's like a pull-up assistance band, right? So what you do is you just kind of hook this on over the bar, and then you step in between here with one foot. You step down, and then you cross your feet, and then this will help assist you to do the pull-up. You could increase the tension or decrease the tension. So when you bring it all the way up, that makes it easier. When you put it all the way down, that makes it harder. So this is a good assistance to help you build up, so then you could do it on your own. So I'll demonstrate it here. You just clip this over the bar in the center, and then you can adjust. This makes it easier. This makes it harder. So once you clip it there, then you just kind of push down here with your hands, put your foot through, and step all the way down to the ground. And grab the bar like this, and then you're gonna cross your ankles like this, and then this will help you do the pull-up. It makes it a lot easier. Okay, so this is a tool that you could buy. And then if you don't, another option is if you have somebody like a partner or a friend that can help you, all you gotta do is have your partner basically just hang there, do a dead hang, cross your ankles, bend your knees, and then have the partner grab you on the bottom of the ankles and just kind of help lift you up. You know, just help assist you by lifting on the back of your ankles. So you're here, and you cross your ankles like this, and then as you try to go up, just have them help lift you. They could even put their hands on your waist and help lift you like that. They could even grab your ankles with one hand and then use the other hand below the knee and help lift you even more. So those are other ways to get people to help you, so that you can eventually get the pull-up down. Another variation is using dumbbells, and basically to work the back with dumbbells, they call it like bent over rows. You could even use a bar if you want, but I do have some dumbbells to quickly show you how this works. So basically just grab the weight, and you want to keep your back like straight like this. So not like hunched over like that, but you want to keep your back straight. Grab the dumbbells and bring it up to your chest as far as it could go, and extend down, and then just repeat this motion. You want to do about 15 reps. So grab some weight where it's going to be hard to do 15 reps. If the weight's too light and you're doing more than 15, then just grab something heavier. So you just want to make sure that you're challenging yourself so you can eventually get this pull-up down. So with the weights, it looks like this. You know, just right here. Make sure you keep your back straight, your chest facing the ground, and then pull it up. You breathe out when you go up. You breathe in when you come down. Breathe out. Breathe in. You just keep doing this for like 15 times. All right, so that's a variation to help, and you can grab any amount of weight to work that back. Okay, so got that option. The next option is pull down machine, and usually they will have this at usually any gym would have this. This is basically just putting the weight that you can handle, sit down, and you just start pulling the bar down to your chin. So you can put it at any weight that you want. So then you might not be able to do a pull-up, but you go in the pull-down machine, you could put like 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 50 pounds, and just get those reps in. But you want to make sure that you're challenging yourself enough. So you want to make sure that you're getting around 15 reps or something like that. Anything more than that is kind of too much. So make sure that you put enough weight where you're challenging yourself. So I do have that machine. I'm going to show you right here. Walk you over here. So you just grab the bar, you sit down, and then you just kind of pull it down to your chin and release it. Pull it down, release it. Make sure that you release it and your elbows are locked out so you get that full range. And you breathe out when you come down. Breathe in when you come up. Okay, so put enough weight there where you're challenging yourself. Like I said, around 15 reps is something that I do recommend. Okay, all right, so finally, that I want to show is for the people that can do pull-ups relatively easily. Say you could do, like, get to the point where you could do like at least 20 pull-ups in a row. And then you want to challenge yourself because you want to, for one, you don't want to have to do so many reps all the time. And for two, you want to try to get to the next level. So then what you could do is there's this dip belt that you could buy. It's called like a dip belt. or like a weighted belt, and you basically just strap it around like your waist like this, and you just have it on like this, and then you just put like a plate in between, as much weight as you want. So you could put 45 pounds, 25 pounds, 10 pounds, just whatever, and you just do the pull-ups while there's extra weight on you. So it goes like this, and then you put it in between, and then you clip it on. Once you clip it on, then there's extra weight right here to help add some extra resistance, so you could essentially challenge yourself more. So if you could do 20, then just add some weight on and see if you could do like 10 reps, 15 reps of something heavier wrapped around you. So it's just like this, and you just go up with the weight, come back down. Okay, so other variations people could do if they're really good at it already, they could essentially just you know, just like pull up and just kind of pause there for a little bit, hold it, and then kind of go really slowly down, like just do like slower reps, and that will make it more difficult, more challenging. You know, an example would be maybe like holding it here, coming up, count to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just kind of like lower slowly. Okay, so once you're able to do pull-ups, you can do a good amount, then you could find, you know, unique ways to make it a little more difficult. You can always challenge yourself with more weight on there. And even with the pull-down machine, depending on how much you weigh, the pull-down machine could be actually harder than the actual pull-up, because if you're putting like 150 pounds in the pull-down machine, that's gonna be harder. If you weigh like 150 pounds or less, that's gonna be harder than actually doing pull-ups, you know, and you'll see. So you just basically challenge yourself in different ways. No matter what level you're at, you can always aim to get stronger. So if you're a beginner, an intermediate, or advanced, there's always ways that you could come up with to challenge you to get to the next level. So really, don't get too comfortable, too cocky about it. Just keep working to get stronger, you know, and everybody's got to start somewhere. Okay, one last one that I'll show is something that you could do if you don't have access to weights. But this is a great exercise that you could do to help you build up to do pull-ups, and you don't need weights. Just need something like a door. So you just grab the door like here, and then you kind of lean back like this, and then you pull yourself to the door while you're leaning back. Okay, when you do this motion, you're essentially working the rolls, like you're doing that rolling motion, and you're using your body weight to do that. So that's kind of a good way for beginners to get acclimated to working that back muscle. Other unique ways, which I haven't done in a while, but you could essentially grab the top of the door and do pull-ups using the door, even if you don't have a pull-up bar. And this is more for advanced people that could already do pull-ups. But say you don't have access to a pull-up bar, you might go outside, find a tree branch, do it off the tree. But if you have access to a door, you could even just, without the bar, you could even just do the pull-ups from the door, depending on how much you weigh. But say if I went over here, and then I grab the top of the door, and then I lift up, and I come back down, right? So then I get to work some pull-ups, even if I don't have a pull-up bar. Even this right here, this molding right here at the very top of the door, there's this molding right here. I mean, I haven't done this in a while, but you might be able to even grab your fingers over that molding and do some pull-ups through the, holding onto the molding. And then that will help you work your finger strength while you're working your back at the same time. So this is situations of where you don't have access to a bar and you want to work your back, do some pull-ups. This is something that you potentially can do, where you grab right here and pull up with your fingers. Obviously, it's gonna be really hard because your fingers are gonna hurt, but it's just like unique ways of different things that you can come up with to make sure that you get that exercise in. So hopefully some of these tips will help people out there, and thank you for everything.